Probably. Well, when it comes to our next comic, he's wild. This guy does not hold back.
He does. We checked out his Twitter page. I looked at some YouTubes. Guy's hilarious. May not be appropriate for everyone, though.
Right. Today, we're talking to comedian Big Jay Oakerson, who's at the Funny Bone this weekend.
What's up, Big Jay?
Oh, what's going on, guys? I feel like that's a really loaded Facebook question.
It is. What's your...
I worry about that.
It's hard-hitting. It's
You
very
worry
hard-hitting.
about it?
It's
Yeah, I think you're really leaving it to, you're trusting people to be good.
Yeah.
And not right. It's just, your favorite way to eat ice cream?
It can go so many ways. It could be the toppings. It could be, do you like banana splits? Do you like shakes? Do you like sundaes?
I don't think that's where Big Jay's
Yeah,
going
you're
with
keeping
this,
it
Kelly.
so,
Yeah,
pardon the pun, vanilla.
Oh.
Favorite way to eat ice cream can go really, yeah. Maybe those people aren't up this early, though.
Gotta be less vanilla.
Or they don't think like you
What's
do.
your
You think a
favorite
little
way
differently.
to eat ice cream?
We're on television. There's children watching.
Yeah, you know.
Well, Big
Dirty
Jay,
guy.
welcome to
You know
Omaha.
my favorite way? In bulk.
Well, good to see you. You've never been to Omaha at the Funny Bone.
No, it was my first time at the club. Yeah, it was I did a show last night. It was fantastic. I'm really having a blast here. So.
We're trying to figure out where you're from. It appears Philadelphia.
No, Florida. I just love green. No, yes, I am from Philadelphia.
Yeah.
And this jersey fits the best, so.
It does.
Big Eagles fan?
Huge Eagles fan. Huge Eagles,
What is
huge
it? I've
Sixers
heard those
fan.
games. I heard the Philadelphia Eagles game in Philly. Those games get kind of rowdy.
They can get rowdy. They changed stadiums, so it's not quite as bad as it used to be. It used to be really aggressive. I've seen people boo the Frisbee dog.
Oh, my God.
I've seen really violent fights happen. My favorite one was one time at a halftime of a Monday night game. Hall & Oates came out to sing a couple songs. Hometown heroes, Hall & Oates of Philadelphia.
People love them.
Oh, they are? Okay.
Love them. They came out and started singing a new ballad, which ill-advised.
Right.
Starts raining, 75,000 people booing
Oh,
at
no.
once.
Oh, no.
Mid-song, Daryl Hall stops, turns around, starts queuing up the band, turns around, and just starts Man-Eater, and the place explodes.
That's probably a good call. I
It
mean,
was a great
That wasn't
call.
planned,
Yeah, you
though,
don't
right?
want
He
it.
just they
No.
tried. They want to do this
They
new song.
tried
It
and-
didn't
They
work.
were like,
It's-
Philly, this is Philly. They'll embrace our new song, and then they were just
That's
like,
the
get
thing
out of your
with
garbage.
bands like that, though. I mean, like John Mellencamp, and they're trying out their new songs, and no one liked it when I
Yeah,
saw
but
them.
Any sense to that.
Philly's different.
Yeah.
The Philadelphia people speak their minds.
Yeah, well, they always give. I always hate that thing. They tell the story of whenever I live in New York now, so I watch all the games on like satellite feeds, and it's always the other team's announcers, and they always like to remind you that let's not forget Philadelphia threw snowballs at Santa Claus, which really,
Which was true, wasn't it?
well, it is true to some degree, except it wasn't Santa Claus. It was a guy in a Santa Claus costume
Yeah,
who never gets his due credit. And
Right.
I feel like that guy's just sitting home constantly going like, my name's Steve, and I'm a human being who got snowballs. So stop giving Santa Claus like all the kudos for, it's like, poor Santa. It's like, no, poor Steve, who had
Is
to
this a
put on a
viral
suit that
video?
day.
Is this like a... I
Is
never
that video
saw
out
that.
there? We'll have to look see if that video is
It's
still out
from
there.
the 70s.
It's a long time
Is
ago.
it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
that sounds
so
funny.
I doubt it.
One of the other guys, one of the other comics that comes on our show, TJ Miller. You guys have a little. Well, he started a little online beef with you.
We want to hear.
How'd that all get started?
Is it real?
I don't know. He just picked it out of the blue and said that I was the villain of New York City, so I'll take it.
You
That's
seem
fine.
very villainous.
Don't I, though?
Yeah.
It's my diabolical two-toned hair. You know what? I'm dying from allergies, so I don't know any villain who has severe allergy
I
problems.
don't know either.
You've never seen like Lex Luthor with the sniffles?
Sounds pretty hardcore.
But you
I
guys,
fool your plans, Superman.
you and TJ Miller, you go back a little ways. You guys are friends.
A little bit, yeah. No, I know TJ pretty well.
Yeah.
He's hilarious guy. And to be a white guy pulling off chains that thick, pretty impressive.
Yeah, he's doing well. So, I mean, let's dive back here. I mean, I know you've probably answered this a million times, but how did you get started in comedy?
No, that's never been asked to me before.
Never.
And how did it get to be so offensive? Because your comedy is a little bit.
Yeah.
You toe the line there.
Yeah, I try to. I don't think it's I think it's. I try to call it palatable filth. I believe.
Well, who was it? Was it that some publication said you're the dirtiest joke teller of all
The
time?
most
or something?
offensive
Most
podcast
offensive.
on earth.
There you
Yeah,
go.
I have
There
the
you
most
go.
offensive podcast on earth. The master of the dirty joke. I'll take all of those. All those monikers. I'm like Apollo Creed.
Well, you're throwing out jokes about ice cream that I don't even understand. So,
How old are you?
20.
Oh, okay. Well, it makes sense you don't understand it.
No,
You'll get it.
I'm 30. I'm 30.
Yeah. Well,
Getting up there.
eventually you're going to be 45. You're going to have to keep a man. You're going to have to start figuring out different ways to eat ice cream.
Pull out the ice cream and the cherries.
But your shows, they're.
No, but it is. I think like in my comedy, there's like kind of like these like built-in explanations sometimes of like why you shouldn't be upset, and then it's just kind of comedy, you know. Like there's no reason. So I like to think that anybody that comes would enjoy themselves. Obviously, that's not always going to be the case. It's very subjective. But my humor was always just. I tried to fight that at one point, but what I was drawn to when I was younger was like I liked everybody. I liked all comedy growing up, and I'm still a huge fan of from the squeakiest clean to the filthiest. But what spoke to me personally was Dice Clay when I was a kid.
I can see that. Yeah.
I thought that was the coolest
he's from that
thing.
area. He's from the East Coast, right?
He's from New York originally, yeah. But it's just something about what he did to a 12-year-old, 13-year-old boy that I was when it came out. It's so like it captured me. You know, for me, I was like, oh wow, like I'm probably not supposed to be listening to this. It was a bonding thing with me and my stepfather. My stepfather let me see it. My mom was at work, and I was like, this is great.
Well, I haven't listened to Dice in a long time.
I'll tell you a neat thing. Because I've never really met Dice.
Yeah.
As all the people I've met in comedy and the people who I watched when I was a kid and these heroes of mine or these idols I've gotten to meet and work with, Dice is a guy I never have. And last time I was in Los Angeles, I was asked to come out and meet. They said somebody wants to meet me, and it was Dice's son.
No kidding.
Cool.
Who told me he was a big fan of mine, started like quoting my special, and that was cool.
That's
and that
amazing.
profoundly kind of affected me because I'm like, oh wow, like. I remember being a kid and like how important Dice was. That the full circle now that his son would be a fan of mine.
Right.
It's such a
Well,
neat
that was
sweet.
your
That's a
in.
good story.
Did he connect you with Dice?
Still have not met Dice.
Oh man,
We gotta get this worked
Big
out.
Jay Oakerson tonight and tomorrow, 2 shows, both nights, 493-8036. That's the number of the Bone Phone. FunnyBoneOmaha.com. Big
Thanks
Jay,
for
thanks for
stopping
coming
in
in.
Thank
this
you for
morning.
having
Feel
me.
better.
I will.
Get
I'm
that
going to
cleared
go
up.
lay down now.
Yeah.
All right, good to see you, buddy.
Well, kids are bombarded